So our first day of notes, we went over, we did them in groups, and we went over word meanings. So in the groups, if you missed that day, we basically decided which words went with what operational signs like add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So I'm going to go through the list really quickly and type in the words that should go in each category. And again, we did this note set in groups. It made it a little bit more interesting. It made it easier to talk through the words instead of me just standing at the board and writing them all down. So I'm going to go through each category one at a time and fill in the words that would go with that one. So I'm going to start with add, and I'm going to start up here at the very top and just go down each row. So with add, you would have sum, and then after that you would have plus. Now minus goes in actually the subtract category, so I'm just going to keep going down each of the rows until I find words that are add. So in this first row, those are the only ones that go with addition. They go with add. At the next row, I've got in all, both, and I believe that's it in the second row. So here in row number 3, we've got all together. Also would be another addition word, and combined, kind of like combining like terms, you would do adding there. Next row we've got together, which is real similar to all together. And is an addition word. Let's see. Okay, that's all in that row. In this next row we would have total, more, and I believe that's it in that one. In this row, I don't think there's any addition words in that row. And then in this one, joined. In the last row, you'd have joined. And, of course, added to. All right, let's move on to our subtraction column. Again, going back to the first one, I bet you can see the first one really easy. That would be minus. And subtracted from. Then moving on to the next row right here, change, because like if you went to the store and you paid for something, let's say it cost $15 and you paid with a $20 bill, you would receive $5 back in change. The way you would get that is to subtract. And then that's all with that row. Let's see, down this row we don't have any subtraction words in that one. In the fourth row here, off is another subtraction word, kind of like very similar to change. If you take a certain percentage off of a price, for example, if I bought a shirt for $20 and it was $3 off, that would be subtraction. And then, of course, left is also a subtraction word. In the fifth column, not is actually a subtraction word also. That one's probably, to me, the hardest one on the list. The word not would be like, let's say there's 5 people in our group of friends and 2 are not going to the party. And then that's it in that row. Spend and spent in our next to the last row is a subtraction word. And let's see, difference, of course, that's the main subtraction word. The word difference means the answer when you do a subtraction problem. And then finally in our last row, the word less is a subtraction word, and that's it. All right, let's move on to multiply. So going down our first row, obviously multiplied by would be a multiply word. And I believe that closes out the first column. I think we've used all of those. In this next one, the word of is a multiply word. Anytime you see the word of in a word problem, that usually means multiply. Let's see, next row. You know what? I actually forgot one right here. Profit is actually a subtraction word also. Let me go back and add that to that list. The way you figure out profit is you take all the money that you earned and you subtract the amount of spending you had to do before you act. Like, for example, let's say you're going to open up a lemonade stand and you have to go buy lemons and sugar and cups and things like that, and then when you make all your money you subtract out the money that you spent, so that's profit. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go back. Let's see, what row are we on? So this row right here, there's not any other multiplication words. On your next row, fourth row, no multiplication words in that one. And then we've got times, of course, would be a multiplication word in that row. Let's see what else we've got. Product. Product is the main multiplication word. And I think that's it. Oh, of course, and twice. Like if you have twice something, that would be a multiplication word. All right, let's finish up with division. The distributed among, they had already done that one for us. I think our first row was finished. Our second row, let's see, into would be a division word. Let me go over here. Whoops. I can't type tonight. So into is a division word. And next row, let's see, we've got quotient. Quotient means the answer to a division problem. Into, we already had that. We've got this row done now. And nothing left in that one. Hey, did I leave off the word left in the subtraction column? Oh, nope, I've got it right there. Let's see. And this one, half is a division word. Next column, oh, we already got that one. And then this column, divided by. And last column, we would have nothing. So I believe that's all the words. So this is what we did on Wednesday in class. We basically categorized all the different words, and this is going to help us to do our word problems assignment.